Hello, good day and welcome to CruiseAway. It's good to have your company as right now we sail you away on fabulous all-inclusive cruise holidays that could be taking you right around the world.
All-inclusive?
Yeah, all-inclusive.
Oh, all will be explained. We've got an action-packed show on the way as we head to Europe and the Mediterranean for October next year. And then we'll be booking ahead for 2025 with two incredible deals that you won't want to miss, including a voyage from Bali to Bangkok, as well as your opportunity to experience the fire of Hawaii, along with the ice of Alaska, all in one package. I know, all-inclusive.
Well, that's all of my favourite places in one trip. What?
Amazing.
Best of all, because we're planning ahead for next year and into 2025, you can book the deals in the show from as little as a $300 deposit per person. And that's just one of the reasons why you should book your next getaway with us.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Yeah, let's go cruising, and let's go cruising all-inclusive as well. All-inclusive, just for those not in the know, means that when you go to a bar for a glass of wine, for a gin and tonic, for, in some cases, a specialty coffee, for instance.
Blended drink.
Yes, rather than, whose round is it? You know, is it yours? Is it mine? Is it me tapping my card, or is it you tapping my card? And you go back to the cabin and you check, right, how much did that cost today? Well, all-inclusive means that your drinks when you go to the bar included in the price of the deal that we're going to give you. And actually, quite often, all included with us means a little bit more than just drinks as well.
Yeah.
But stick around and we will tell you more. In fact, a good example of that will be our first offer with Celebrity.
Absolutely, yeah. Celebrity all included means a little bit something extra as well, which we'll get into. But it's going to be the Greek Isles and the Mediterranean with all-inclusive cruising. 16 nights on the 18th of October next year. Now you're going to fly from Sydney to ancient Athens for an incredible 2-night hotel stay in this amazing city with 3,000 years of history. Some of the most spectacular architecture of the ancient world remaining in the current one, the Temple of Zeus, the Parthenon, the Acropolis. Lovely thing to do actually is to take a little trolley tour around old Athens, grab some street food, your beautiful phyllo pastries, your Greek salads. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Celebrity Silhouette is the name of the game, and we have 10 nights on board this beautiful vessel. Now, this is your luxury always included with Celebrity. So it's going to be your drinks, your tips, and your Wi-Fi, which is phenomenal. That allows you to budget easily. That means you're not having to spend, $50 a day on Wi-Fi, $50 a day on drinks. It's all included. So your wine with dinner, your spirits, your coffees, like you mentioned, your bottles of water. These are little additions that add up and add up and add up, and you're not even having to think about them. And
the thing about Celebrity's drinks package as well is it will be drinks up to a certain value per glass, and if it's a drink over that value, you just pay the difference between your limit and the cost of the drink.
I love that. That's really smart.
For instance, if it's $13 and you order a drink that's $14, you just pay the extra $1. Which is brilliant, which is very reasonable, I think. You also get your Wi-Fi, of course.
Yes.
Wi-Fi is really, really important when you're on a cruise as well, actually. When I say it's important, is it or isn't it? If it is important to you, it's important, isn't it? You might want to keep in touch with folks at home. You might want to send some pictures on your social media, etc., etc. But you might want to escape all of that. You can use the app with Celebrity, of course, as well.
You can.
Which is very useful.
They do flair bartending shows. They do tastings as well. You've got your wine and beer tastings. You have the ice bar on board. That's super fun too. Craft social bar. Lovely food. They have specialty restaurants for things like sushi and crepes. Cafe El Baccio for delicious cakes and fabulous coffee.
So good.
They just
so good.
Yeah, and you can imbibe and indulge because you are on your cruise adventure after all.
That's true.
They make fresh ice cream and bake their bread daily when you're on a cruise. It is all fresh fresh, gorgeous, delicious food. And, you know, if you want to do low key and go up to the buffet and just enjoy some pizza or a snack, you can, or indeed enjoy the dining room in that more formal setting each night. Totally up to you. The Sky Observation and the Sunset Bar are two of my favourites on board this class of celebrity ship. It's a great social gathering area. Their shows are better than ever before. The production value of these shows is first rate. It's amazing what they're able to bring into a show at sea. We'll leave that up to your imagination, but if you love going to the theatre back home, this is going to be a favourite activity for you. Oh, and the Lawn Club too. We love the Lawn Club.
Oh, yes.
Cruising straight out of Athens to Santorini, world famous, beautiful Greek island, known for its gorgeous whitewashed walls of the back streets. We're into Rhodes next, and this has got so much ancient history from medieval and Roman periods, including the Palace of Knossos and the Acropolis of Lindos. Very cool. Next up, we're into Kusadasi, Turkey, for the ancient lost city of Ephesus. Also, you might want to go and see some traditional carpet weaving and grab yourself a Turkish carpet whilst you're there. Mykonos beckons next, and just a short ferry ride away, you have the ancient and mystical island of Delos with the links right there. Very cool. The windmills too. Messina, Sicily. This is at the foot of Mount Etna. You can take a tour exploring the volcanic region, or perhaps head to the astronomical clock at Messina Cathedral. Next up, we're into Naples, and just a short hovercraft or ferry ride away is the island of Capri, the island of the rich and famous where they vacation. Really beautiful. Palma de Mallorca is up next for its famous Plaza Mayor, and you have the El Born area, which is where you can go and shop as well. Some great bargains to be had in Spain. Now we disembark in Barcelona, and we have got two fabulous nights in the Catalonian capital, which is great. A wonderful way to finish off your trip. It'll be lovely in October. They get pretty much year-round sun in Spain. Similar weather to Sydney, and you have got so much to see and do. You've got a harbour right there. You've got the mountains of Montjuic with their theme park and their funicular. Barceloneta Beach, great seafood. Of course, there's the world-famous stadium and the Arc de Triomphe. Wonderful city. We are then flying you back to Sydney. We include the flights out and the flights back. A wonderful taste of the Med, but you've got some ancient history there for history buffs that will be unforgettable. Thinking of Naples, Italy for Pompeii, incredible roads, amazing Athens, and then finishing in beautiful Barcelona.
Do you know what? I think as soon as you get back for this one, you'll be booking the next. I think it's one of those. It's such a intoxicating mix of destinations as well. Whether you're a culture vulture or not, whether you are seeking out the history or not, I just think these places are so diverse, so full of history, so full of contrast as well. The cities that you're visiting and the places that you're staying as well in Athens and in Barcelona, you're going to absolutely love it. And listen, when you're on board with Celebrity, my word, it's like everything is taken care of for you. So 18th of October next year, included in the price I'm about to give you is the flight from Sydney to Athens. You've got 2 nights of hotel accommodation in Athens. That's room only, so you can choose to eat and dine where you want to. Then you've got 10 nights of that celebrity cruising in the Mediterranean on Celebrity Silhouette, with your classic drinks package included, service charges, and a Wi-Fi package as well. Remember, you end the cruise in Barcelona and you've got a further 2 nights in a hotel room only in Barcelona, and the flight back from to Sydney from Barcelona included as well. All of this, we can put a deposit down right now of $400 each, and I get that $400 each ready right now, because when you see the price tag, it is irresistible. And honestly, until you've cruised with Celebrity, that 5-star new luxury offering that they have, you have not lived in terms of cruising, because it is that bang up to date modern boutique hotel feel, but far beyond what any boutique hotel can ever offer you. To have the drinks, tips and Wi-Fi in there, as well as all of your flights and the 2 stays in Barcelona and in Athens, This ticks every box. You're going to feel like a celebrity while you're on board as well. Here are the upgrade prices if you want to go up to ocean view, balcony or suite on this. They have some of the most incredible suites with celebrity as well. And it's not just about having a suite, it's about having all the perks that go with a suite as well. Again, if you want to talk more about that, speak to our team toll free 1300 306 134. But as it is, that is one exceptional holiday. And I think, to be honest with you, I'll say it again, I think from that one, when you get back, you'll just be like, we have to do that again. We have to do that again. It wasn't enough. We have to do that again. If you want to extend those stays, by the way, in Athens before your cruise, or in Barcelona after the cruise, or both, by the way, if 2 nights in each isn't enough, talk to the team and we'll up it to more nights for you. Very, very simple to arrange and to sort out, because all of our packages are tailorable as well when they've got stays in them. Our amazing team will help you. And if you're looking for inspiration right now, here's a good place to go and look.
When you log on to cruiseaway.com.au, you're opening up the virtual brochure on over 9,000 cruise holidays. If you've seen a cruise on TV, just search the cruise ID here to find out more details, upgrade options and to book online. If you're looking for inspiration, you can search by destination, departure port, cruise line, cruise ship or cruise style. Plus, we've got an incredible selection of last-minute deals, all-inclusive cruises and early bird specials you can't afford to miss. Log on now to cruiseaway.com.au. Your next dream holiday is only a click away.
We do like an early bird special. They are very, very good. Do you know how far you can book your cruise in advance right now? We're getting up to, I think it's about 2.5 years.
Ooh.
So you could be talking about mid-2025 with some of the cruise lines now that you can book. Get a low deposit in right now. Grab the deal while it's at a great price, because that price could rise between now and the cruise happening. But you don't have to worry about that if you've booked your place there already. So yes, early birds, get tweeting away right now. Anyway, we're switching cruise lines right now, and we're going to Norwegian Cruise Line. Oh my word, talking about specialty dining as we were before. This is a cruise line that's absolutely famed for that. I love where we're going in this holiday package. I'm sure you do as well, Joe.
Exotic Bali to Bangkok. Now this is with all-inclusive, like we mentioned, for 19 nights, leaving on the 6th of February 2025. A little bit of time to plan in advance, and you will fly from Sydney to Denpasar for a 3-night Bali hotel stay. Brilliant. This is a nice little bit of time just to kick back, relax, maybe just enjoy the beach, head out snorkeling. They have beautiful marine life in Bali, spot of shopping. They have some great markets, and I do love the food in Bali too. If you are a yoga or personal development buff, Ubud's the place to go. There's just, you'll be like a kid in a candy store there. Northern Bali also has some lovely thermal springs and temples to enjoy as well. So great little trip to Bali for you before joining the Norwegian Sun. The Norwegian Sun for 12 nights. This is a ship I personally worked upon. Lovely Sun class ship, and also nice mid-sized Norwegian ship to enjoy. And she's recently undergone a refurbishment as well. Now you are going to get all-inclusive cruising. Now what does this mean on Norwegian? It means your drinks are covered. So your wines, your beers, your spirits and well-known brand names as well. Your blended drinks, your specialty coffees, your bottles of water, your sodas. All of those things are included. Your Wi-Fi is included. That's a big cost written off right there and then. It could be hundreds and hundreds of dollars for Wi-Fi on a trip of this length, so that's included. And get this, you are going to be included on this trip 2 nights of specialty dining of your choice. So you might want to go to teppanyaki or head up to the churrascaria or perhaps the Mexican restaurant. So that's included for you, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. But wait, there's more. $50 per stateroom, per port, Shore Excursions credit.
Which is brilliant. So if it's places you've never been to before, there's a little bit of credit towards your excursion choices. Talking about that specialty dining, which Norwegian are so famed for, you've got sushi, Le Bistro French, Los Lobos, Mexican, Churrascaria, Brazilian, La Cucina, Italian, Cagli Steakhouse, sushi, teppanyaki. You lucky, lucky people. So out of Benoit, we cruise for 12 nights.
We do, into Lombok, which is one of the islands just off the coast of Bali. Very beautiful, free of motor vehicles, gorgeous beaches. Then we're into Selawan Batang. This is actually in the north of Bali, so we're back into Bali. But great temples to visit there, lovely thermal hot springs, or you can head south to the Ubud monkey forest. Semarang's up next in another island in Indonesia, and you have got the famed Borobudur Temple. Now, this is one of the wonders of the world, and it's UNESCO. Go see it. Malacca in Malaysia awaits us next for the famed Chen Hun Teng Temple. You might want to head to the Malacca Straits Mosque there as well. Beautiful architecture. Kuala Lumpur, oh, you must go up to those Petronas Twin Towers. They're world famous, and the views, I think, over the city are going to be utterly beguiling. Really gorgeous. Singapore is up next. This is your garden city, known for its incredible gardens by the bay and Mandalay Bay, and of course, Raffles Hotel for its famed Singapore slings. Yum. Ho Chi Minh, which was once known as Saigon. Some points of interest here include the incredible Mekong Delta, the Cu Chi tunnels underneath the city, and the Saigon Post Office. We're into Koh Samui, Thailand, where you might just want to relax all day on the beach, or perhaps you're going to head to the Elephant Sanctuary and see these beautiful creatures in their natural habitat. We're going to be disembarking the ship in the Thai capital, Bangkok, and you've got 2 nights in a hotel to enjoy here. Now, it might be that you want to shop till you drop, because Bangkok is world famous for its markets. Shop for electronics there as well, or maybe take a river cruise at lunch or dinner. Enjoy a traditional Thai show. Maybe you want to head out on a tuk-tuk and see the streets like the locals do. There's lots to enjoy in Thailand, in Bangkok, and it's a vibrant, bustling, exciting city that is always moving and always exciting. And I tell you what, it's a great way to finish your trip, because then we're going to fly you back to Sydney. Of course, the flights are included out to Bali, and then back from Bangkok in your cruise fare. This is your all-inclusive cruising with your drinks, your Wi-Fi, your Shore Excursions credit, 50 per port, and also your 2 nights of specialty dining, all thrown in. How wonderful.
Yeah, it's another one of those that you just think, actually, well, I am the only one that holds the magic key of the price tag right now, and I know you're going to be super, super impressed. As Joe says, your flight from Sydney to Denpasar in Bali, 3 nights in a hotel there, 12 nights of cruising Indonesia and Vietnam on the Norwegian Sun with your premium beverage package, Wi-Fi package, those Shore Excursion credits of $50 per port of call per cabin, and 2 nights of specialty dining. You end the cruise, of course, in the port for Bangkok, but before flying home, we've got 2 nights in a Bangkok hotel and the flight back from Bangkok to Sydney included. $300 each as a deposit today. And your price tag for the whole pack, I can't believe this, to be honest with you. I think it's so, so good. Considering we are planning so far into the future and the price of everything seems to be going up, to know that for $300 each today, down on the table as a deposit today, that's you locked in at under $5,000 each, is absolutely phenomenal for this type of holiday. Let me tell you, it puts so many other holiday experiences, even single location holidays, it gives them such a run for their money when you think of the breadth of travel here. Let's look at the upgrades on the cruise, although it feels like you're upgraded to the hilt already, doesn't it, really, in terms of your offering on the cruise. But if you want to go up to ocean view or balcony on there, remember your 12 nights of cruising here. But to be honest with you, the time you'll spend in your accommodation is so little. Let me tell you, you'll sleep there. Wonderful. You'll go from day to night there. So you'll have your activities during the day, maybe up on the pool deck or out at a port or whatever. Late afternoon, early evening, you'll go back to the cabin, shower, shave, and off you go. Get dressed, ready for the evening. That's it, sorted. You're going to love this. Absolutely incredible. And $300 each right now. If you want to know more about the cruise ship, the itinerary, then of course you can check that out on our website, cruiseaway.com.au. Honestly, these are incredible, incredible deals. And there's no big secret here as well, by the way. The more of you book with us, the more buying power we have with the cruise line, the better deal we can do around the world. We're well connected already. We are a worldwide business. In fact, take a look at this and it'll show you why so many people do book with us.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Of course we do. Absolutely. Right, okay. Now, one of our favourite itineraries to talk about right now. We love it. The Hawaiian Islands and Alaska in one incredible fire and ice package, and this time it's all-inclusive as well. 21-night package, 13th of July 2025. See, I told you could plan so far ahead now. We're going to fly you from Sydney to Honolulu to start the fire part of this holiday with 2 nights on a Waikiki hotel. Oh, amazing.
This is gorgeous. Oh, my word. I love Hawaii. Oahu, of course, the island that Honolulu and Waikiki are on, is known to be the most famous island. You have spectacular shopping there because it is part of America. But the natural beauty, my word, Hanauma Bay for snorkeling, Pearl Harbor for history and culture, Diamond Head for natural hikes and incredible views over the harbour. The list goes on. You'll just want to come back for many, many times, I tell you. Then we're joining the Norwegian Spirit for our adventure. We have 15 nights on board as we traverse fire and ice, and this is going to be all-inclusive cruising. So your drinks, your Wi-Fi, your shore excursions, credit $50 per cabin per port, American dollars, of course, and then you also have your specialty dining. You've got 2 nights of specialty dining included, and you can take your pick of one of their amazing specialty dining restaurants. Some of my favourites include teppanyaki, which is literally a theatrical dining experience.
That's great fun to do, isn't it?
It's so much fun. Yeah. Mr. P enjoyed it as well on our last adventure for sure. And lovely food there. Then we have got everything the Norwegian Spirit is known for, including the warm hospitality, the brilliant entertainment that you have in the theatre as well. Lots of different shows on offer. Day-to-day activities.
And also what they call freestyle cruising as well, which is worth noting as well. So rather than having set times on your card, you know, you will be at the dining room at either 6:30 or 8:30 or 9:30. You go when you fancy. You go when your stomach tells you it's ready.
They pioneered that whole concept, and it was revolutionary in the cruise industry.
Oh, it's amazing.
And I just think it's wonderful because you shouldn't have to be regimented on a cruise. It should be all about what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's a holiday. There's golfing on board as well. Brilliant. We are cruising out of Honolulu, and next up we're into the gorgeous port of Kona, Hawaii for the Mauna Kea Summit and the Cloud Forest Sanctuary, natural beauty at its finest in this geothermal part of the world. The Wili Wili is up next for the famed Waimea Canyon, and you have the Wailua Falls too. You'll just be bowled over by the natural beauty of Hawaii. It's spectacular. We're into Maui next, which is a firm favourite amidst cruises worldwide. They have a wonderful aquarium, and Front Street has some wonderful shopping right there. Next up, it's Hilo for its Volcano National Park, which I cycled through. That was very cool, actually.
Wow.
You can see the geysers. You can literally go to the lava field. A few days at sea sees us into Icy Strait Point, Alaska, with the largest zip line in the continental US. Imagine traversing that zip line over the most amazing views. Skagway is up next, and this is where you can visit the White Pass and Yukon Railroad, taking you up to the border of Canada, or Upper Dewey Lake for some of the best views I've ever seen. Juneau is the capital of Alaska, only reachable by sea and air, and the Mendenhall Glacier is one of the most famous sites here, but it's also nice to head up to Mount Roberts Tramway. Then we're into Ketchikan, where you can take a Misty Fjords float plane, which is a once-in-a-lifetime adventure, or perhaps head to the Totem Park or Lumberjack Show, which is right there in the centre of town. Then we disembark in Vancouver, and you have a 2-night fabulous hotel stay before you head back to Australia. So lovely to finish off in Vancouver, Canada. Tons to see and do right there. You have Grouse Mountain and its cable car and its bear sanctuary. You've got Granville Island for some lovely dining and lots of, like, a really cool food market. You've got shopping right there in the centre of town. Yale Town as well. They're known for their craft beer, craft wines, very friendly people. I just adore Canada. Stanley Park, oh my gosh, you've got to get a bike and cycle around Stanley Park. It sits right on the ocean, so you've got little beaches and inlets in the park. It's amazing. What a city. We love Vancouver, and that's where you're finishing up. Then we're going to fly you back to Sydney, Australia after your brilliant Fire and Ice adventure, all inclusive on Norwegian, on the Spirit, where we're going to start off in beautiful warm Hawaii and finish off in the Great White North, Alaska. Now, these are two massive bucket list destinations for many of us, and you get to hit them both on this itinerary.
And I tell you what, whoever dreamed up this wonderful combination of an itinerary of Fire and Ice, Hawaii and Alaska, obviously deserves the biggest gold star. And there's only a couple of cruise lines that are doing this kind of itinerary as well, but there'll be lots more holiday companies jumping on this as well, because it's a very, very popular choice. Joe and I talk to viewers in Europe as well on cruise shows, and they just get snapped up straight away, let me tell you. So it's great to bring them to CruiseAway here. So 13th of July 2025, included in the price will be the flight from Sydney to Honolulu, 2 nights in a Waikiki Beach hotel, then 15 nights of cruising on the Norwegian Spirit around the Hawaiian Islands to Alaska with your premium drinks package, Wi-Fi package, shore excursion credits for every port, $50 per port, and 2 nights of specialty dining. The cruise ends in Vancouver, and we'll also spend 2 nights there in a hotel before we include the flight back to Sydney, all for this incredible price, or a $300 each deposit today. I mean, look, think about your travel here and think about the diversity of the places that you are going to, and think about booking. This is July in like 2 years' time, right? $300 each today guarantees this price tag for 2 years' time. What an unforgettable experience. Let's have a look at your upgrades as well, because we're putting a low deposit down on this one. We might think, oh, actually, shall we go? I mean, Alaska cruising, you know, scenic cruising. Hawaiian Island cruising, scenic cruising too. You might want to think of upgrading your offering. But again, as I said before, you spend so little time in your accommodation. If you want to go for that best deal right now, you can enjoy the decks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether you're in Hawaii or whether you're in Alaska or anywhere else in between as well. I love the fact that you've got some nice sea days on that cruise as well. It's an incredible treat, it really is. And every time, I think Joe and I, over the last couple of years, we've had Fire and Ice maybe 3 or 4 times, I think, with a couple of different cruise lines. And that package, they've had to change and add more itineraries to it, because it's just been so popular. This has really ticked a box for a lot of people. I think it's the romantic name of the package, actually, Fire and Ice. It just does it, doesn't it? And
also getting to visit some completely contrasting destinations in one itinerary.
And it's not just about hot and cold, is it?
No.
It's about beautiful and just as beautiful, and those beautifuls competing, but you get the best of both.
The wildlife you're going to see in Alaska, and again, the whale watching you'll see, in, again, depending on the time of year, from one destination to the next, is also going to be just, again, bucket list territory. It's amazing seeing those humpback whales. I just think this is one you've got to get booked in. Get it booked in soon to lock in those prices, because that means you've got something in the calendar for the foreseeable future. Very exciting.
Absolutely. And if $300 gets a deposit down today for it, I'm all in favour for that. We're back tomorrow on Gecko. Look out for us, and we'll be back with more holiday choices soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.